It's the Wrestlingus Show, back again for your AEW review. But first, remember, if you want to get in on that Miss Lingus voting, it's for everybody. It's not for just everybody on patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. The show will be aired there first, though, as the shows always are. It will be a couple days early over there. If it's spoiled for you, it's spoiled for you. However, we are going to be doing it live on the video feed for the people who are on the Godfather Plus tier. They get to watch the video live. And Faust, I'm going to have my big whiteboard with the markings down, and we're going to have it all ready to go. So we're going to have that live this month of March. We don't have the date yet of when that will, because we are going to be gathering people, but it is always March. Maybe in 2 weeks, maybe the last week of March, but it will be March. So if you want to join in the Reindeer Games, contact Rob on Twitter, DM him, message him, whatever you want to do. And it's ROBCASS0, the number 0, Rob Casso, but with a 0 at the end.
He handles all the voting. He's our personal dominion.
There you go, Faust. Fucking don't say he fucking got it wrong. He'll sue us.
I got a question for you. Yeah. For newer listeners, viewers, what is Miss Lingus?
Miss Lingus is where we've grown it this year to, was it 32? Is that number?
Yeah.
32 women of wrestling. Now, what's going to happen is we've done this for, what's it been, 6 years, 7 years?
It might be 6. This might
something
be
like that.
7. I'm not sure.
So every year at this time, we do the same thing. And before it was like, we had 16, there was a play-in, this and that. So we will have all of the female wrestlers who deserve to be in for the most. I mean, like we said, Abaddon's not in, Ruby Riot's not in. So if you're into that, sorry about your luck. So all the women of wrestling are in AEW, WWE, NXT, whatever. Everybody's in there, right? So we will have, Rob will give you a ballot, and he's going to give you probably 2 ballots over the course of 2 weeks. 2 ballots. And there'll be a million matchups, and you're going to vote for who you like best. And you will see the same name multiple times against multiple different people throughout the whole voting. You are not going to see the brackets, so you won't know who wins until you listen to the show. It is a bamboozling way. So he will get all the matchups in there. Some will be real, some will be fake. You do not know what is what, because you cannot figure it out then going, I've seen this person go along. Right. Her name's been there. Everyone's name's going to be multiple times. So
yeah, you won't know who you're actually voting for when you're voting in the finals.
So we will do that. And then on the show, it's going to be like March Madness. You're going to have the brackets, and he's going to tell us how many votes this person got, how many votes this person got. And if it comes down to a tie with that, it comes down to what the 3 of us voted, me, Greg, and Faust. And it's going to be the 2 out of the 3, or if all 3 of us said one of them, that is the tiebreaker. But that's not at the time we're voting. We voted already. So we wouldn't even know it until he goes, well, there was a tie. So it came down to who you guys voted for, and we go, fuck, who did we vote for? We don't even know.
We forget.
So, yeah, it's back in our archives. You can find when we've done Miss Lingus. Just go into every March. You'll see clear as day, Miss Lingus. And that is on the main show. That is on the Lingus Mafia show. But if you're on our feeds, the one feed, Lingus Mafia, anywhere you go for your podcast, you're going to see all the shows that we do, and you'll be able to find it. So no worries there.
Miss Lingus 2023. It'll be easy to find.
Yeah, and it'll be right out the gates. Boom, we go into it. That's always the most popular show by far of the year. Like, it blows up, that show. It is so wild. So, like we said, we're going to do it live. Fuck it. We're doing it live on the Godfather Plus tier. Well,
technically it'd be the Godfather Plus, Godfather, and the Wrestling Plus tier.
Yes.
Or Wrestling Plus Video tier.
Yes, Wrestling Plus Video tier.
3 tiers. As long as it's a video tier.
If it's a video tier, if you are getting video, it will be live for you. If you are not in the video market, you will sit and wait for it to be out, which will be still an hour from when we record it. Yeah. So if you don't want support, don't look on Twitter, this and that. We tell people, don't just ruin it for everybody. Let somebody listen to it for a week, and then you can fucking comment. But we've had the divas reply. We've had, replies for doing this. We've been blocked for doing this, which is even fucking better. That's my favorite is that we were actually blocked. What was it?
How dare you say I'm hot?
That's what it comes. I go, you go to the ring showing your asshole and you're upset that we voted you for good looking. Okay. We didn't say anything like I'd like to blast on your face. We don't do anything like that. What the fuck? Maybe I will this year, though, Faust. All right, Faust, we are about to do AEW, and we got a lot to talk about here because we got pay-per-view coming up this Sunday, which we will be reviewing exclusively on patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. Many tiers to sign up. If you just want wrestling, but you want the video of us doing this, there is a separate tier that is just Wrestlingus plus video, and you get all this on video. Fucking make people weep the handsomeness. Fucking, where's my fucking? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what's going on here, Faust? I have to. I go, oh, we get a handsome contest. Then I go like this. You idiot! I said, no, that's the wrong one. So yes, we're going to be, of course, on camera to be doing that, Faust, and everyone can watch us and see us, and just see how fucking.
What is this? A handsome contest?
They go, fuck, look at all of them sitting in that room together. So we'll be doing that. You can watch us on video if you want to. And otherwise, you could listen and just think about what we look like, Faust, because sometimes, people don't know. They don't know. It's imagination. They have to imagine what you look like. You go,
we're both 6'3"
and black. That's why we can say nigga, right? My nigga Faust over here. Oh, and we show our 12-inch penises all day.
11 soft.
I'm an average guy. My favorite line, though, I always used to use. I would say this all the time. It's a fun one. You go, these fucking bastard fucking porn stars with these 12-inch fucking dicks, and I'm over here cursed with this 10. Bullshit. Or if you go into a bathroom stall and there's someone else in there, you got to go, ooh, the water's cold. Like you're a magician, Faust. It's cold. Like we said, we will be doing the review for the pay-per-view, and it's still up in the air. Barely up in the air. Faust, it's up in the air like if you toss something and catch it. If we're going to the pay-per-view, because probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. I'd only go to hang out with Billy and say hi. Since he's in
Hello,
town.
Mate.
Yeah, hey mate. If I lived where I used to, I probably would go.
Yeah.
And you know what though? It's fucking just as long to drive to San Jose as it is for me to drive to San Francisco. Because you're cutting across something.
Yeah.
Because I looked and I go, oh, what, 3.5 hours to get to that motherfucker? And it was 2.5. And I go, well, same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Cut across. But yeah, whatever.
And then you're driving back.
Yeah. Well, it would be more, I would just stay at my mother's house for the night at that point. Rampage, Bucks versus this Aussie Open.
No, they're back.
They're back. Yeah, out of
last year, right? That's when they were around when the Forbidden Door was open, I think, maybe. Was that after? I don't know.
They had them on TV for every week for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then we haven't seen them since. First time in forever. And where is this off spray?
Japan.
Is that where it is? I love that they have these stupid fucking things. It's like, why? Why do you have these goofy fucking,
just random people
wherever you're at? Yeah, exactly. It'd be really cool if the bald buck worked out at it ever. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Fucking no arms, no belly. I mean, no chest. This soft. Yeah, I love that they're and you see this stupid fucking cartoon picture of them doing that pose.
And they're ripped
with abs and chest and all. I go, motherfucker. At least the other one has a fucking tan. I'm like, fucking spray tan that bald fucking back of his head too, because that thing, I go, man, he's like Gene Simmons, the most hair I've ever seen on a bald guy in my life. 5 billion near falls after killing each other, of course, in this fucking match. I don't like a nonsense, Faust. makes his partner hold him in a tombstone, kicks his knees so he tombstones his partner. Go away.
That's innovative. What are you talking about?
Faust, it's like it's doing the Stooges thing. Here, hit my hand, and you fucking go like this. You go, oh. No, I'm a fool. And that, like they did that, Curly, right? They would Mo would say, "Hold your hand." He hit it. Curly hit himself, and he goes, "Ugh." And then he tells Mo, "You hold your hand out," and he hits Mo, and then Mo hits him in the fucking head, and he's
right.
I go, "This is brilliant writing for a comedy show." No problem. You try to lie to me and tell me wrestling is real, I have a fucking problem.
Are you calling the Elite the Three Stooges?
The
Three Stooges of wrestling.
Three Stooges, the Elite Three Stooges. And you know what? I won't insult Curly. This is not even Shemp, Faust. This is a fucking Curly Joe. That's who's in this fucking group. Lights go out and the House of Black shows up. The lights go back out and on again. They're gone. Okay.
I know.
Fucking, yeah. We'll get to them. Dynamite. Best friends interviewed in the back. Itai and Cash show up and they beat them up. The Black Italian.
Yeah, it's funny because we see Lexi interviewing, and then here comes her fiance, old Big Bill.
Yeah, I laugh because we should be like, "Hey, babe," go like one of those things. Storm versus Willow. Is Willow allowed to fucking wrestle? She shouldn't be allowed. Did she go through training? Because there's another person that needs to go through training after Dynamite, Faust. Oh, wow. All right. After they hold Willow to spray paint her, Ruby runs out.
Ruby Soho.
Didn't they just say she didn't give a shit about them? Remember that? I don't care about you two. I
just want the title.
I love it like this. Mime. You have to mime. And now she's charging them saving people. Okay. You don't care. Hater and Britt come out. Storm's the worst bad guy ever. I am telling you.
She should just be a good guy.
What was the award we gave at the Lingies? Worst bad guy.
Did we do worst? I know we did worst good guy.
It was worst good guy, and you know who that was.
Wait.
It was every year.
I know.
Every year.
Who was it?
Mojo.
Oh, that's right.
Every year. We should have just named it after him after that.
The Mojo Memorial Award.
Memorial.
If we still did the Lingies.
He fell into Nia Jax, I think. It's a memorial. He didn't go to her house with a 2x4 strapped to his ass. The acclaimed interview in the back. Double J's group shows up. They didn't notice this giant was in the room when they were talking about. He's next to them. They pan out and they go, "Oh fuck! I didn't see this 8-foot tall guy." Jade video promo saying she's taking everyone out. So now I'm thinking Britt should be her next opponent. She doesn't have a title.
Yeah.
Go for that title then, Britt. There you go. And you know what? I bet you they were trying to wait for old Mercedes.
Yeah,
I bet you anything. And then it was like, all right, so build up fucking your own Britt then. Build her up. Archer with Jake the Snake against a jobber who gets a backdrop on a ramp. Good.
Speaking of mothballs, where's Archer been? Yeah, they said, he's been in Japan in the tag league. So I'm glad he was, busy in Japan doing tag team wrestling, but now he's back for his singles run.
He came back one time after he landed on his head. Remember that?
Yeah.
The smooth salt knee, but he didn't stick. He kind of brushed it on the way through, and he still got fucked up though from it.
It's funny too because his Tron, it's like a countdown.
Oh,
and I'm like, oh, Christian's coming out. Oh wait, it's different music.
By the way, Faust, I should have brought it to you. I got a new AEW t-shirt today.
Oh yeah,
I did, and I got a Christian Cage t-shirt.
Outwork everyone.
Outwork everyone. It's a tank top, so I'll wear it later in the year. It's time for the main event. Now they're back to facing off in an interview again.
Yeah, it's nice.
So we get they say after this interview, of course, it says Matt Hardy versus Hook next week, because now it's never straight into something. Yeah, it jumps from one thing to another, and then they review the card for the pay-per-view. And I write this down, Faust, because I don't change my notes. So the mystery team getting into this tag team fucking turmoil match is going to be FTR, right? The fuck?
Who?
Fuck? Well, we'll get to that later, Faust. I was like, fuck, I was going to message Suit and go, hey, whatever happened to this call?